Hey everybody, we're out today making crappie condos. This is the best way to make artificial, man-made crappie structures that you can take to your lake, sink below the surface, and it will attract every crappie in the whole place. So I want to show you, we've got a huge construction zone going on right here with a bunch of my fishing buddies and golfing buddies. And let me walk you through the process of how you want to build these if you want to do some of your own. You get 5-gallon buckets. And what we've done is taken 25 5-gallon buckets, and we've bought 11 16-inch paddle drill bits and drilled about 30 holes randomly in the sides of each bucket. Like you see, we've got 11 16th holes in the sides, 3/4 inch holes in the tops of the bucket. We bought big spools of drip irrigation line and cut them into 2-foot lengths. And you can see our pile around here. We've got hundreds of 2-foot lengths of drip irrigation line. The next thing you're going to need is PVC pipe. This is the stiff PVC pipe, half-inch PVC pipe, and as you can see, we've cut those into 6-foot lengths. So these are the 6-footers right here, and then we've got the 4-footers back over here. What we're doing is taking these 2-foot lengths, and what you've got to do is take an X-Acto knife and split them about 2 inches at the end, push in one side, and then stick them in those holes. And so you can see over here, this is what one looks like as it's being constructed, and we're actually sticking them in the sides of the bucket there. We've got about 30 on each bucket. You can see back over here, we've already got 10 or 12 of them made back here at this stage. Now the next thing we're going to do is take these lengths of the stiff pipe, and we're going to stick them in the top holes of the bucket. So what we're going to do is actually stick them in like this. And we're going to put 10 of them and just randomly stick them at different angles coming out of the top of the bucket. Then the next thing we're going to do is take Saccrete concrete mix and actually put concrete in the bottom of the bucket so that when one's all finished, it's going to have 4 or 6-foot lengths sticking out the top, and then it'll have about 32-foot lengths of the flexible drip irrigation line sticking out the side. Well, now as you can see here, this is a completed prototype model of our crappie condo. You can see the 6-footers sticking out here at random lengths, and they're all in here with the concrete in the bottom of the bucket, so they're nice and stiff. They're not going anywhere, and then you can see all of the 2-footers sticking out the sides. Here's one little tip for you. When you're building this, when you're sticking these 2-footers in the side, make sure the handle stays straight up. Why? If it's flopped over to the side and you get ready to tie a rope on it to lower it down into the lake, it'll bend these arms coming out the side. So as you're building it, just keep the handle up toward the top. So when you get ready to sink it in the lake, take it out there, tie a rope onto it, find your spot, lower it to the bottom gently, make sure it's standing straight up, and then you're either going to have to cut your rope or just let the rope go to the bottom, or actually double that rope and then pull it out. That way you save your rope. But anyway, artificial crappie condo structures like this will last for many, many, many years. They're much better than natural brush because they'll never rot away. That's the way to build a perfect crappie condo.